Yeah, let me show you guys. I bought some of the cheap headlights off Amazon. So how long they last, I don't know, but they're like 85 bucks. So like I was saying, when you guys take this bolt out, you're just gonna pry it, wiggle it, and it'll come right out. But let me show you. You got these tabs right here. Oh, there you go. Okay, you got these tabs right here. That is what you're pulling out from. So this is the new one. Obviously you got to take all these covers off. So let's go ahead and take this out. So we're going to take this bolt out. That's it. And then now, just do it gentle, even though you're going to replace everything anyway. Yeah. Okay, and there's gonna be one down here, but you don't want to pry right here on your paint. Okay, I ended up using both of my hands to pull this right out, and as you can see, all the wires are hooked up still. But what I want you to look at, this right here, this is what, here's those little tabs they stick in, that's what that goes into. So what you want to do is just make sure you don't lose that. You just take it and then clip it, push it right back into the hole. You just want to check, make sure it's not broken. Here, see, that's how it should stay in. So what you want to do is you want to take out these, so you turn them to the left, and then your light bulbs. You don't want to touch that because then you'll burn out faster. So what I'm going to do, here's a blanket I have, you can use a towel or whatever, stick that at the bottom here, so when you take all these out you'll be able to rest them on there. Okay, so you can see there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulbs. So you just kind of place them in the same order, so when you stick them in. So we're going to set this up over here. Okay, on these cheap headlights, you're going to see the adjustment is a little different. This right here is the adjustment. You're not going to be able to get into it straight on. However, put a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver right here, and as you stick it in there, see how there's little teeth in there? You will be able to adjust it just like you do the factory ones. Okay, now what we're going to do is go ahead and put the new one on. I like to leave the plastic on it until I get it all on. And then what you're going to do, just put it on the blanket here, put the bulbs in the exact same spot, put some grease on these. That way when you have to take it off next time, it'll be easy. Put some grease on all of them. There's 3. Okay, once you get all the light bulbs installed, you're just going to go ahead and line it up with these, just like you took it off, push it in. Make sure you don't lose this. I do want to point out, when you put the light bulbs in, you just put them in the same way. They're going to fit one way. Push them in kind of hard and twist them so they lock in place. This one was extremely loose, so I had to end up taking off these bolts, or taking off these screws, and then I took this cover off because they didn't have this right and there was a big gap in it. So I ended up just take it off, fix the rubber gasket around it, stick it back on, and then it fits. when you install it, just push it in. Like I said, just want to make sure that's lined up. Push it around where those tabs were. You can see it fits. And take the long, got flies flying around. And just tighten this up. And then you'll be taking off the plastic. And there's the new one. Now after you have them installed, you're going to have to check the headlight alignment. You may have to adjust it. So this hole right here, get out of the shade. This hole right here, just have a long Phillips screwdriver. Remember the gears on the back, and you just stick it down in there. That's how you're going to adjust it. You may have to look down back behind here. Of course, you can't see it, to make sure you're touching the teeth. So there you go. Literally, this takes maybe 5 minutes each one if you take your time. It takes longer to do the video. Okay, tonight when it gets dark, I'll go ahead and check the light adjustment. Okay, here's the lights shining on my garage. You can see to the right they're a little higher than the left, so I'm going to adjust them. This is how they are when they came, brand new. So I'll adjust the left up a little higher. So to adjust them, remember, you go in this hole. See if I can get back here. I can't see it. Right down in the center there are the teeth you want to get. I'm not sure which way you turn it to adjust it, so we'll see what happens. Okay, turning the screw clockwise raises the lights up. You can see the high beams here. The left one's a little higher, the right one's a little lower. You cannot adjust the high beam, so I'll just have to live with it. It's not that bad when I'm driving down the road, so I'm cool with it.